So the Lakers, they kind of suck. Voice of Nation Fast Break right here on STNTV. My name is David Brickley alongside Jason Riley. The Lakers, 18 games in, just 8-10, 1-5 on the road.
I can't believe that we're sitting here talking about this right now with a team this loaded, with a guy like Kobe Bryant playing as well as he's playing, Dwight Howard being healthy and dominant. How are we talking about the Lakers being this bad right now? It's completely unfathomable.
You let Jameer Nelson and big baby Davis
that's
drop 40 in the fourth quarter on a Sunday on your home court in the Laker whites. You're up 13 points with less than 10 minutes to play in Houston. You let them come all the way back and beat you in that game. What's wrong with the Lakers?
Well, there's a lot of things wrong with the Lakers. I mean,
agree.
It's hard to say there's just one specific thing. But if I'm going to pick one thing, I'm going to do just like I did 2 weeks ago and point the finger right at that Lakers bench at Mike D'Antoni.
Oh, wow.
Mike, what's going on? I thought the Lakers were going to score 115, 120 points a game. I thought they were going to bring Showtime back to L.A. What I see right now on the basketball court with this Lakers team is a team that is not buying into the system that D'Antoni is preaching.
Yeah, and
bottom line.
Phil Jackson, Mike Brown, they're not friends, but both of them smiling ear to ear right now because they know Mike Brown knows it wasn't my fault. Phil Jackson probably thinking, I think I could have done a better job than what he's doing right now.
Maybe,
yeah, no, I'll give a little blame to D'Antoni. I think the biggest thing is, and everybody realizes this, is the lack of effort. I mean, to let the Orlando Magic score 40 in the fourth quarter, to be up by 13 with 10 minutes to go, that's just not caring anymore. That's not playing defense the right way. That's not crashing the boards. That's turning the ball over. There's so many dumb high school JV type of plays going on where they just dribble the ball out of bounds or overthrow Dwight or miss easy free throws. I mean, this is just getting ridiculous.
And that's exactly my point, because if you look at all those mistakes the Lakers are making, big mistakes down the stretch late in games, who do you point the finger at?
I disagree.
You got to point it at
Mike D'Antoni should not have to motivate a $100 million roster. That's ridiculous. These are veterans.
That's the reality of the game.
I know Nash is not playing, but all these guys are talking about is getting a ring and playing for the purple and gold.
The reality of the game.
You got to give effort, and they're not getting effort. I mean, James Worthy said he thinks his team is cursed. I mean, that's all he could say after the game. This team is cursed. And with Kobe Bryant, like you said, playing the way he's playing, it's not so much that Gasol has tendonitis, that Steve Blake is out, that Steve Nash is out, that Dwight Howard and Hack and Dwight is working. It's that they simply are not giving effort when it matters most.
And I'm not saying that Mike D'Antoni can't turn this thing around, and I'm not saying that his system cannot work. I'm just saying right now, whatever he's trying to do on the basketball court is not translating to those guys. And for whatever reason, it falls on him to get his point across, to bring that message out and say, you guys got to put forth the effort. You've got to play harder. You've got to execute late in games. Look, we're not talking about a bunch of rookies. We're talking about guys that have been to the finals, that have won multiple NBA championships, and for whatever reason, it's not getting done, and I have to point at the bench.
It hurts when you're starting Chris Duhon at point guard. I get that. But all that being said, they're still playing pretty good through three quarters, and then they just fall apart. And that has nothing to do with the other team getting hot. Maybe a little bit, but mostly to do with them just not caring. And D'Antoni also said, I mean, Kobe is saying his teammates are soft. He's telling Pau Gasol to put his big boy pants on. I can only imagine what he's going to start saying as the Lakers are under 500 right now. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous.
And I look at Kobe, and I almost feel bad for him because what he's doing out there is remarkable at his age. How many miles he's got on his
year,
knees.
no matter what the roster is,
it doesn't matter. You're right.
He still has to drop 40. He still has to shoot 30 attempts to keep his team. I mean, why does he always have to do that year in and year out?
So many fans want to point the finger at, I mean, I was on Twitter tonight, and everybody's want to say, well, Kobe shot us out of the game. Well, Kobe distributed for three quarters and then tried to take over in the fourth. I'd try to take over in the fourth, too. Look at what that roster is doing. Late in games, you got Duhon on the court with Anton Jamison. I mean, how is this Lakers team going to get it done? If I'm Kobe Bryant, I do the exact same thing.
The only thing I can go back to is things usually don't work out the way you think they are in La La Land. Every single year you think it's going to go a certain way, and it usually goes the exact opposite, and they figure out a way. I'll use the old sports cliche. If you're a Laker fan, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Only thing I could that's the only positive I could throw out there. So I'm going to ask you guys, what do you think? What's the number one issue with the Lakers, and why have they started the season 8-10? Make sure to comment below. Subscribe to our channel. Of course, like this video. For Jay Rye, I'm D Bricks, STNTV.
You have to go out and play. And coaches, they got to go out and coach. And we just need to take this and put this loss behind us. Try and walk out of this locker room with our heads held high. It's a long season. And we can continue to take this thing